Oswego Landing. A. Durham files a donation land claim that includes the landing, creek, and future town site in 1850. So this was wilderness with some Indians living around the lake or something, perhaps. 58. The Episcopal Church purchases most of Durham's claim and establishes a missionary school. Oh, those benevolent, loving Episcopal churches with all their money, all that God money, right? 1864 to 1877, the Oregon Iron Company purchases the riverfront site for a blast furnace. A blast furnace that has not received a lot of blasting from the appearances. In fact, there's not one single picture in existence of it in use. It's just said. Chew on that one if you will. Okay, moving right along. 1882, 1945. Oregon Iron and Steel Company purchases the river landing and furnace site, and there ought to be some photographs of the thing being used. I couldn't find any. I found this one, taken from a dirigible or maybe a small plane. Strange. It's the city park. Very nice. Little tiny bathing suits. Riverboats. Gangplank was simply thrown down on the beach. That'd be a nice boat to have, something like that. Oh my God, would you look at the size of them fish? Oh, log hoist. Gill netters could take a ton of salmon a night at the mouths. A ton a night. Thanks, guys, for killing off the salmon population for future generations. Fuck you. In the early 19th century, the river landing at the mouth of Oswego Creek was a convenient camping place for explorers, fur traders, and pioneers. In the words of one old-timer, it was a stopping place. A stopping place. A sort of relay station for boats, both large and small, playing up and down the river between Astoria and Champoeg. That's what the old-timer said. He had a lot to say on that. In 1850, Albert Alonzo Durham and his wife Miranda filed a donation land claim. Hey, can we have this beautiful property next to the lake up here just a little ways from Portland? Well, sure you can. Here you go. 640 acres. It included the river landing and the creek. Well, why don't we throw in a creek with that too and a landing so you could start some businesses there? Oh, thank you so much, sir. Durham built a sawmill in the upper part of the creek and shipped lumber to San Francisco because they were building San Francisco. And the Sandwich Islands, Hawaii. Okay. Hawaii. He founded a town on the bluff above the river and named it after Oswego, New York. I wonder what Oswego means. Aguso backwards. Croy Win Aguso. With the big, symbol of something or other on the steps, right? See, this is what it must have looked like when it was being constructed, except, it wasn't. There's no pictures of that, of course. There's a picture of it here, all completely overgrown and looking in kind of a ruddy disrepair condition with these tiny guys right there in the foreground. Interesting. Hi. Check this one out. Those don't look like Native American. What's wrong with this guy? Does his head really? What is he from South America? What in the cluck is this going on right there? Is that even real? Come on. Oh yeah, the Chinook woman with the head flattening because they thought it was sexy. Get the fuck out. I don't buy that shit for a minute. Maybe if they're still doing it in Africa, then that's their thing. But I've seen them with their neck things, but I've never seen them doing the head flattening. I think that might be a story to make these people look like they were, cavemen or something. Yeah, this is how they lived. See, they sat on the dirt inside of a half shanty-ass little shack. Because that's all they could really accomplish. And they did have boats, though, at least, of a rudimentary style. Very Egyptian looking, actually. With the lifeboat turned upside down for a roof, right? Come on. Give me a break. So I'm walking on the symbol. I see. This is the circle. That's part of town. I wonder how old the cedar tree is here. Rocks just kind of placed here and there for borders. Ivy. I'm looking to the right like I'm expecting to see something over there on the bank. I just see the bank. Huh. Okay. So there she is in all her glory. I can picture the smoke rolling out of it now. Except that there's no pictures of it, but I can picture it in my head. I can imagine it. Like you should. Imagine that this is all true and this is what happened and that's what this is for. Let's never question. Look at that place. Wow. Crazy. Old shack. There's a crazy little shack beyond the track. So these are the astrological symbol up that's hanging out in front of this. If I had to guess, I would say that entrance is pointed due south. That's what it feels like. So the backside would be due north. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to check that sometime. Ooh, what have we over here? Big old rocks. Maybe I should go down there. I'll be back.